Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So I recently wrote my thesis and I came across a very common mistake that we all make when we write long texts, and that is to type the same word twice without noticing. So I decided to make a shell script in order to try and find these duplicate words in my texts. So let me show you how I did it. So here I have a sample file. It has 3 lines and a bunch of words. Some of them I picked them because they are gonna give us some false positives, and we're gonna use grep. We give it a regular expression and the input file. So we're gonna try to find duplicate words in this text. First we can use \w to match a word. Then we want to match a space, so it's \s. It could be one or more spaces, so let's add a plus sign, and then we need to find the previous word that we matched, and we can do that with a \1. This is called back reference, and in order for it to work we need to use parentheses to capture a group, and that group we can reference with the \1. But here it says it's an invalid back reference, and that is because grep doesn't allow us to do this by default unless we specify the -e option. But as you can see, no matches were found, and if we add a plus sign over here so that it matches one or more words, now it's gonna work. But it's not very helpful because it only prints the line where it found some match, but it doesn't have any colors to indicate so. And in order to fix this, we can use the --color option, and now it's gonna highlight the matches. But here I forgot to add the plus sign over here, and now it works. But as you can see, it gives us some false positives like pineapple and apple. The word apple is repeated, but it's not a single word. Like for example, in pineapple it's just the last bit of the word. So in order to fix this, we can use something that is called word boundaries in regular expressions. That is a \b, and that way we indicate the start of a word. So now if we try it again, we can see that pineapple and apple won't match anymore, but cheese and cheesecake still match. So in order to fix that, we can add another word boundary over here in the end with \b, and this way, yep, now cheese and cheesecake don't match, only car and car. But we are not ready yet, because if you remember, the sample file had 3 lines, and the word house is also repeated consecutively in the lines 2 and 3, but grep cannot match these words because they are in different lines. And that's why we are gonna use a different approach. We're gonna use ripgrep, or RG, which is a different tool that you will have to install in your system, and it's more advanced than grep. We're gonna use the PCRE2 flag so that we can enable back references, and we are gonna also enable the multi-line mode with -u, and that way we can match these duplicate words even if they are in different lines. So yep, here it is. And now we are gonna use ripgrep with those 2 options and the same pattern that we used with grep. And as you can see, it works very well, and now it matches house, and it even prints out the lines in which it found the matches. Okay, so now that we found a command that we can use, I'm gonna show you how I wrote the shell script. So the script is called find duplicate words, and the first thing I did was to create a function called find duplicate words. It uses the rip grep command with the regular expression that we created, and as an input file it takes the $1, which is the argument with which the function is called. So later on in the last line of this file we call find duplicate words with a $1, which represents the argument with which the script is executed, and that is supposed to be an input file. So if in case it fails, it's gonna echo no duplicate words found, and that's basically it. So let's quit Vim, and now let's call the script with the sample file, and it works the same way as before. Remember that to execute this script you need to first give it execution permissions, and also if you want to use it from a different directory you need to add it to your path. And that's basically it. In the next video I'm gonna show you how I integrated this script into my workflow using Vim and Tmux. See you.